And welcome back to Roswell High School football. We're here at the Wool Bowl, packed house. People are still coming in. We're about 4 minutes and 15 seconds before the players come. You said something earlier, and I was going to quiz you on this.
So what I should have said is that they've never met in the semifinals or the finals. So
Playoff-wise, correct.
Right. So
in 2005 or 6, the Roswell Coyotes and the Goddard Rockets played twice in 1 year.
Right. And way back in the day, they used to play each other twice in a year, but not necessarily in the playoffs.
Yeah. And then there was one scenario, and that was, you had to say that. They were both in, and that was just a few years.
Right.
When Roswell went on to the state championship and Goddard lost to, I believe it was Los Lunas. And so that's when Roswell defeated Los Lunas for the state championship before the classifications moved from 4A to 5A.
Right.
So that's exactly right, Coach. But, Coach, okay, so we talked scenarios. We've talked rankings. I think it's very, very important for everybody, the community, the city of Roswell, to understand what the 6 criteria are, because this Sunday, actually it's probably going to be Saturday, I believe, Saturday night, Sunday morning.
Saturday night late, yeah.
But the Seating and Selection Football Committee, I would like for you to discuss and explain the 6 criteria and how that works with the New Mexico Activity Association and Max Preps.
Okay, so the 6 criteria for seating and selection is finish in regular season district play. So what that means is all the district champions get in, and a team that finished behind you in district can't be seated ahead of you in the state tournament. So if Roswell High were to win tonight, they have to be ranked higher than Goddard and Artesia in the state tournament, and any other, we use Roswell High as the example. The second criteria is head-to-head. So, if you've played that team, then you will be seated higher than them, provided you didn't finish behind them in regular season play, or district play.
District, yep.
The third criteria is win against district champions regardless of class. And, I think we're going to have one against Mayfield, and that's going to be it. I don't think Artesia or Goddard have any, but I'll double-check that. The next criteria is overall record. And, having these 3 teams, Roswell, Goddard, Artesia, with that's pretty unheard of in the last however many years. But overall record could be a factor as one of the 6 criteria. The 5th criteria is the Max Preps rankings themselves. And then the last criteria is the member school input. And that's submitted by each school prior to the selection meeting, which, as you said, Coach, will take place. I know they're going to announce online at 9:30 Saturday night.
9:30 Saturday night. Okay, good.
Tomorrow night.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay. So I'm glad you mentioned this, Coach. We're going to go on the starting lineup here in just a minute, but you mentioned earlier the head-to-head and district opponents. And so one of the things that the Coyotes were ranked 3rd and the Goddard Rockets were ranked 6th, and then according to Max Preps, it was vice versa. The Goddard Rockets were ranked 3rd, and then the Roswell Coyotes were ranked 6th. I could have, but you know what? It is what it is.
We're getting up there, Nate.
It is. That is absolutely the truth. But we'll periodically we'll be going throughout the rankings, criterias. Change at the safety position, and we weren't real sure, so we're going to leave that out. We don't want to mislead anybody, but we're going to go straight. Dylan Ross is going to go ahead and get the start at the defense. Senior, number 75. He's 5'10", 235 pounds. Iris is 5'11", 280 pounds. Number 40 is Jorge Gomez, defensive end, 5'9", 170-pound junior. The quarterback, 5'9", stands 165-pound juniors. Number 3 is Adrian Anaya. At the safety position, he stands at 5'7", 155 pounds. And then Caden George, number 23, he'll be playing the Sam linebacker, stands at 5'9", 165 pounds. Miguel Cabrales, number 22, defensive end, stands at 5'8", 175-pound senior. And then number 7, Jorge Chavez will be backer, 5'9", 165-pound junior. And then Mr. Marcos Tarin, he'll be playing cornerback. He's 5'10", 175.
And Coach, I did get an update. I do not think we're going to win Ross today due to an injury in practice this week. Ismail Gal, soft, some starting experience this year. I'm seeing him. Jorge Gomez.
Jorge Gomez, okay. As the players get on, approaching, okay, now offensive threat. Number 30 is, he'll be getting the start at wide receiver. He stands at 5'7", 165-pound. Number 7, pound senior. Number 78 is, and Lucius Moore, the center, 5'10", 215 pounds. Severance is number 66, playing right guard, 5'10", 200-pound senior. And then Remavia, right tackle, 6'1", 285-pound junior. And then Eli, and he stands at 5'10", 180 pounds. Bryce Sanchez and Sebastian Mendoza will be running backs for the Roswell Coyotes, and then Jonah Gamboa will be the fullback. He stands at 5'9". 3 on October 29th, 2021, and the second half, and the boy, tackle coach, who?
$28.
All due to respect, I'd say. Trying to get that number quickly, Coach. It looked like they changed numbers on me there.
Running for
says so. Leighton Victor,
Marcos Tarin on the tackle there in the middle. Got a little
also
help.
be on the 33-yard line. Quick pass from the left-hander.
Made a good move. Tackled out of bounds. Gonna have first down.
There, I was making sure. Lisa's what number on yours? Agent Solis will also play quarterback. So it's going to be first and 10 from the 43, 11 minutes and 7 seconds in the There's going to be a flag on Colton.
Nice running play. They run that pitch, and then they lead out. And then they lead out with the quarterback as the lead blocker, Noah Reese. Now he's 6'3", 195, so he makes for a pretty effective lead blocker, and it was very successful there, but probably helped out at least a little bit by the hold.
Okay, so it's still going to remain first down, Coach, but it's going to be first down in about 14 is what I'm going to guess here. Ball's going to be placed on about the 40-yard line. Maybe more than that, I'm sorry. It's going to be...
No, about 13.
13, yeah. For the Goddard Rockets. And here comes, oh no, I apologize, Coach. Reese is in the, maybe taken down.
It's going to be just short of a first down. Looks like they're going to spot him about a yard short. And, Coach, if the numbers are right, that was Diego Nunez under center.
It was. It was.
And not Solis, so.
I saw that too, so. Okay, so bear with us here as far as the personnel of the Goddard Rockets. We're trying to find out exactly. I think that's Adrian Solis under center now.
And they got the Coyotes to jump. Unless they were drawn off, we'll see what we're going to call here. Thank you. And it is.
That was going to be Gonzalo Garcia that was offsides, and it's going to be a Goddard Rocket first down.
And it's going to encroachment. So here we go, another first down.
And that's running the football is number 20.
And on the tackle there, but another good gain on first down.
Reese has positive yardage on that. We'll have about 5 yards, maybe 6. Let's see what the official score is going to be. Oh, you found your phone, Coach. How did you?
My son just walked in. Did you not see him?
I did not. So it's going to be plus 5 yards for Noah Reese. It's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 38. 0-0 is the score here in the first quarter with 9 minutes and 45 seconds. And number 10 is going to be Adrian Solis, the quarterback. Toss to Reese. Reese around the 40. And he is going to be close to the first down, but there's going to be another flag on.
Definitely going to be for 2 different penalties.
Might be a hold on Goddard, but I'm very curious to see if it was a late hit out of bounds.
Or a face mask. I mean, they're pointing at the Roswell High side. I would imagine that first flag is on the offense, but we'll see. I have no idea who the crew is tonight. Do you?
I don't. And you know what? I was thinking about that because since Goddard is the home team, I was not going at the contracts. It was all Goddard at that point. So 0-0 is the score. Thanks for listening and watching at KSVPTV.com and 106.5 Roswell Talk FM. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald here in the, what contest, Coach, is this between the Roswell and Goddard?
The 63rd.
63rd contest between these two schools.
All right, so, Coach, they called a holding and a personal foul, and I'm not sure how they're going to enforce that. They do not offset. I think they're going to mark them both off.
And then bring one back. So one was on Roswell. The crowd for the Goddard Rockets are not happy, but then now here comes, this is Clovis, Coach. This is the Clovis crew, I believe.
So it's going to. All right, so the play never happened, so it's going to be 2nd down and 6. It remains 2nd down and
well, it's going to actually
5.
Yeah, 2nd down and 5. So now the ball's still on the 38. I think they step off, get a little exercise, Coach. I'm not understanding that, but it is what it is.
Coach, I've got an update from the Bulldog Bowl in Artesia. The Artesia Bulldogs lead the Alamogordo Tigers 8-0, 8:25 left in the first quarter. Side of the field.
Sounds good. 2nd and 5 from the 38 now. And Reese is the quarterback and tosses the ball. Oh, there's a flag.
Another penalty flag.
That was tossed over to Colton Franzoy.
We'll see if that play happened. Looked like it was George Gomez on the tackle, but they're already getting ready to call this. Going to be holding.
Against Goddard.
And the Goddard crowd. There's never a penalty on that.
Well, Coach, it's a packed house here at the Wool Bowl. People are still contest between these two schools.
No, that's just what you're going to get in these kind of games, Coach. You're going to on the other side.
Well, that's what. So it looks like Noah Reese is going to be the quarterback this snap. He's going to drop back to pass. He's under pressure. He has a man open, and
yeah. ball bouncing around out there, and that's
Leighton
dangerous play no matter which way you look at it.
The ball was intended for Leighton Victor, and I tell you what, it was almost picked off. And did you get a number on that, Coach?
No.
Incomplete pass, so it's going to be third down and 14 from the 48. I see number 10 now. I see Solis coming in.
Yeah, and it's a solid 15, Coach. I know the scoreboard says 14, but it's
definitely 15.
Yeah.
So Solis will be the quarterback. Reese is going to be shotgun left for the Rockets. And all he's going to do is lead for him.
Through the line, shoestring tackle. Saves what could have been, boy, he might have gone all the way.
Very, very possible.
So first decision of the game for Coach White. He's going to go for it. 4th and 7 at the Coyote 40.
Yep.
Pretty predictable, I think.
Well, let's see what happens here, Coach. Reese is going to be the quarterback this time for Goddard.
Oh, they jumped.
Goddard's going to jump off sides this time, and it's going to go back. There can't be any boos on that one, Coach.
Well, I'll tell you what, there still can be, but I don't actually hear them. It's pretty obvious. This is pretty high football IQ crowd on both sides, I think. And
well, if you're just tuning in, the score is 0-0 with 8 minutes and 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Ladies Talk FM. You're more welcome to text either Coach McDonald or myself. We always have a contest to find out where we get the longest text message and the longest listener. And I got the first one already. I got to say hello to Mr. Ben Lueras. He is ready to get a big buck tomorrow. And 4th and 12 now. It's going to be a punt. And it's blocked. It's blocked by Cabrales. It's blocked by Cabrales. And the ball's still loose. And the ball it's going to be Roswell's ball.
Yeah, Goddard's cheering, but you don't get the ball on a blocked punt no matter what, guys, unless Roswell High gains possession. So that's still going to be Roswell football, and that's way better than a punt.
Well, good job by Miguel Cabrales. He is fired up, Coach.
Miguel Cabrales with the block. He tried to scoop it, and that situation, go ahead and try to scoop it because, you can't lose possession.
You can't. You're exactly right, Coach. I love your thought process, and guess what happens here? I'm just gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I just wanted to say, who scores first?
Yeah, scoring first.
It's big.
Yeah, you always want to be that team.
Ariola is going to be the quarterback. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 28 for the Coyotes. Ariola taking some direction from the commander-in-chief. Shotgun right, and it looks like it's going to be Bryce Sanchez.
Nope, Ariola.
No, it's going to be Ariola. He's going to be taken out of bounds, and there's going to be a flag in the play.
Yeah, and the reaction from the Roswell bench, I'm thinking it's going to be face mask.
That's what it looked like to me up here, at least. We're good?
So,
face mask on Goddard.
Looks like let's walk that way, Mr. Official.
There was a first one, he says face mask.
Yeah.
He points to the north side, so it's going to be face mask on Goddard.
And, Coach, that is going to take the ball all the way to the 15-yard line. They don't get half the distance there. They get the full 15.
Absolutely.
Nope.
1st and 10 now from the 15. Ariola's the quarterback, and let's see what. Here we go. He is doing an audible quickly. And there is Ariola giving it to Bryce Sanchez right off the bat. And Bryce is on his feet. He's on the 5 and out of bounds is Bryce Sanchez.
And depending on the spot, looks like going to mark him just shy, maybe a half-yard shy. It's going to bring up 2nd and half a yard at just outside the 5-yard line. So we'll get Bryce 9, and the Coyotes are in business here.
That's what I like to hear, Coach. So it's going to be 2nd down and 1 inside the 10-yard line. And Ariola, the quarterback, shotgun left. He's going to give it to Sanchez once again, and the ball's loose. And Goddard's going to gain control as there is miscommunication between Ariola and Bryce Sanchez.
Yeah, I'm not sure. looked. I mean,
Well, it looked like he hit him on the side right here, on the left side of his.
and, Bryce had some, and Ariola had some problems with that exchange last week. So,
Coach, in order to beat the Goddard Rockets in this game today, the 63rd contest, we're going to have to eliminate penalties and control the ball.
And, Coach, I think it's going to be almost for sure. A team with the fewer turnovers and fewer penalties is going to win this game.
I totally agree with you, Coach. So let's see here. It's going to be 1st and 10 now, on the 10 for Goddard. And we'll find out who is running for the Rockets. But we'll get you a number here for the Roswell Coyotes on the tackle. It looked like Anaya is what I'm looking at.
No, I think it's one of the linebackers.
Is that Cabrales? Oh,
Yeah.
That's Cabrales. I'm sorry.
So Cabrales.
So it's going to be +5 for Goddard.
And it was Franzoy with the carry. He's gotten a few carries already today.
Okay, 2nd and 5 on the 15, 6 minutes and 50 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Long motion there. And wow, what a tackle.
George. Man.
Good job by George Chavez.
You heard it up here. I mean, with our headphones on.
Absolutely.
Stick right there. And
no gain, Coach.
No gain.
Well, it's nice to see both sides of the Will Bowl. It's packed. It's a packed house here and still coming in. It's 3rd and 5 now from the 15. Clock still continues to run. It looks like Solis will be under center. And he's going to pass.
He's got a man, but he can't get the ball to him, and it's going to bounce harmlessly to the turf there.
Well, and that's just a great job, and I'm trying to get the number there. It looked like the Mike linebacker, if I'm not mistaken. Zach Cabrales again that put the pressure.
I believe so.
It was, Coach. Put the pressure on Solis. So it's going to be another 4th down for the Goddard Rockets.
Yeah, great time for a 3 and out, and that's just that good defense, Coach. This defense has all season long, and hopefully they're playing their best at this time of year.
I totally agree. So let's see who's going to be kicking for Goddard. Is that Reese?
Well, he's the usual punter.
Well, this game here, you never know what's going to happen.
Oh, it's a different punter because of the block, maybe.
Just never know. So it's going to take a Goddard bounce, but it's going to be about the 48, 49-yard line. So it's going to be in Goddard territory, but Roswell will take over.
Yeah, Coach, I'm trying to get the number on the backup punter. Maybe was it 31? Is that Caleb Burrell, maybe? I'm not sure.
Well, and I didn't get to see, I didn't get the opportunity, when I watched film a little bit, I didn't see that at all. So.
Well, Reese is punted in all the film I've seen.
Correct, and it might have been Reese still.
No, it wasn't. It was a different kicker for sure.
Well, you know what?
Much smaller player.
This series right here, I didn't see Reese in this series. I wonder if something happened.
Could be.
1st and 10 from the 48, Roswell ball. It's going to be shotgun right for Roswell. Ariola, the senior captain quarterback, is going to, take it himself. He's on his feet. He's going to be brought down about the 44-yard line, so it's going to be a gain of about 4 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Yeah, they might give him 3, Coach, is what they're giving him, I think. But
yeah, and, that wasn't real clean. I know it wasn't an exchange, but a real clean fake to Bryce on that one either. So they need to get that straightened out.
Absolutely. Okay, so Ariola, quick pass. Oh.
A little too quick.
A little quick. That ball was
coming out high.
Intended by number 30, and that's going to be Josh Estrada. Estrada not wearing the shoes today, so it caught me off guard a little bit. So it's going to be incomplete.
And Coach, training staff is taking a look at Miller Reese down there on the sideline. So good catch on that one. Yeah, that'll be pretty huge, Coach. He's a big part of their offense.
That's correct. So 3rd down and 7 now for Roswell High School. 63rd contest between these two schools. We're here in the first quarter with 5:29 remaining. Ariola dropping back to pass, just a little swing pass. And it's going to be a completed pass to Bryce Sanchez. Yeah. It's going to bring a 4th down situation. Now, here's the real question. You go for it in Goddard territory?
I think you do. It's 4th and short. It's
4th and 4.
Yeah, all the way into the 42. I think this is kind of a no-brainer.
Well, I think you try to draw the Goddard Rockets
Oh,
off
they'll do
sides.
that. They'll do that.
Hard count right here by Areola. That's going to be shotgun. There's motion. And, Coach, I wouldn't be a bit surprised if there might be a timeout here.
I think they're going to run it, Coach. Run the play. And they do.
Okay, speed option. And Areola's on his feet. He will have the first down. Wow. Coach, that's just textbook right there, Coach.
Yeah, and that's been a real effective running play for him. 9 yards on the carry for Areola, and first down at the, 33.
It is on the 33, and it's first down and 10 from the 33, as you said. 4:31 remaining in the first quarter. Areola, still a quarterback, is going to hand it off to Bryce Sanchez. Sanchez on his feet, and he's not going to gain anything. Matter of fact, he might lose one.
Coach, I think they're going to give him a yard.
Okay.
If the official wins out on the one spotting the ball there, it looks like he will, so maybe half a yard. But it's positive yardage.
Okay, so they're going to give him positive yardage. 1 yard it is. Second and 9 from the 33. We're under 4 minutes in the first quarter. Coach, I've been waiting for this game all day.
Here's that little
That's
shovel pass to Seabass, and good job.
And that might be 1 yard.
Oh, no, he's inside the 30. It's going to be, I would say, 5 on that little shovel pass. 1, 2, 3. It's going to bring.
You're going to give him credit for 5?
3.
For 3. Okay, so it's going to be third down and 5 then. Roswell's ball. And Areola's still a quarterback, and he is going to pass, or no, give that over to Bryce Sanchez, and man, he's going to be brought down for a loss.
Yeah, I'm going to have him losing 4 on that one, Coach. That Goddard defender shooting through there.
Okay, well, you went for it before. You're going to do it again.
Well, this one's different, Coach. It's borderline too close to punt unless they do some kind of trick punt and try to pin him. I don't see that happening. I think they're just going to go for it with a passing play, or maybe.
Well, they're going to spread the offense out.
An Areola run.
And there it is. There's a spread. Trips his bottom, twins to the top, and they're going to have a move. And that one hurts.
That one hurts. That makes it a little more difficult. Actually puts the punt back into play, if you ask me, but.
Well, if I were Jeff, I think I would punt.
You know, I'd be tempted to punt this one towards one of the corners, you know, and I don't think he's going to, but I would be tempted to here. I've never seen the Coyotes do a punt out of a non-punt formation.
No, Coach, they're going for it. They're going to go first. They're going to try to draw them off sides.
Try to get the 5 back.
No, they're going for it. They're going to take a shot.
And there it is.
There's a
got
shot.
wide open, man.
Middle. Wow, and right open was John Gamboa, and the ball was just overthrown.
Yeah, just plain old overthrown. There was pressure coming, but he obviously had time to get it off, and just got to put a little more air into that. Let Jonah run under, and that's a touchdown. He had daylight, nothing but green, headed to the zone.
Well, it was right there, Coach. It was perfect. Perfect play call, but just overthrown.
Yeah, and good enough protection. You know, they gave Rich time to make the throw. He just got a little excited and chucked it a little too far.
Okay, it's going to be first and 10 now from the 38. 2:21 remaining in the first quarter now. Let's see who's under center now. I believe Reese is back in the ball again. There it is. There's the toss. And he's still going is Colton Franzo, I believe.
Yeah, and Coach, part of that is Coyotes are trying to rip that ball out more than they were trying to get him down. You know, they need to try to get him down, obviously, but you had 2 or 3 Coyotes trying to rip that ball out and force a fumble.
So it's going to be first and 10 now from the 49-yard line. It's going to be on the right hash. Goddard's coming out. Reese is going to be the quarterback. And I think it's going to be Franzoy, the only back in the backfield. Reese tries to have the Coyotes jump off sides, and he doesn't that time. But there's going to be positive yardage for Franzoy.
Coach, Ricardo Quinones, actually.
Ricardo Quinones?
They're saying oh no, you're right. It's Franzo.
Yeah.
Sorry. And good yardage on first down for the Rockets there. So, Coach, this is kind of what I expected. Didn't expect this many turnovers in the first quarter, but you know, this kind of grinded out football is what we expected here tonight.
And there's the toss by Reese, and that's to Franzo again. And boy, that was hit hard right there by number 75. This is what I saw.
Yeah, Marcos Tarin got in there.
Sylvester Lomelli.
And just a gain of 1 there.
Okay, well, it's going to be 3rd down and 4. We're under a minute now. Quick shout out to Rob Crane, Patrick Fajardo, Barry, Richard. They're on Life End Road having a barbecue. And no telling what else is going on down there. I'm sure a nice barbecue. And there it is. There's Franzoy again. No, that's not Franzoy.
No.
That one's going to be Victor this time.
No, it's Reese with the keeper.
32, wasn't it?
22.
22, I'm sorry. Look at Reese. He's limping, Coach.
Yeah, he's struggling a little bit. I mean, he was effective on that play, for sure. He got him the first down at the 35, but he is definitely not 100%. He's nursing some kind of injury with his leg or hip or something.
So the Goddard Rockets moving the ball. It's going to be 1st down and 10 on the 35-yard line. We're under 20 seconds in this first quarter now. The Goddard Rockets are in Coyote territory. There's the toss again, and I believe that's going to be to Franzoy. And Goddard strikes first.
So no flags on the play, and Franzoy with the 35-yard carry for the touchdown. And as you said, and it's important that Goddard scores first. Roswell High scored.
Right. Coach,
not this one.
And that's okay. So now it's going to be the PAT. Is going to be kicked by, it's hard to get a number here. It looks like 26 to me, Coach.
Yeah, that's David Renteria. He's their usual.
Yeah, so it's going to be 7-0 Goddard Rockets. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen. You listen to Roswell Talk FM, 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSBTV.com. We'll be right back.
High-flying action is back on the High Plains as Eastern New Mexico University men's and women's basketball is back on the hardwood. ENMU has a thrilling home slate as they welcome in conference rivals and national runner-up West Texas A&M, in-state rival Western New Mexico, and many other exciting matchups that you don't want to miss. Season tickets start as low as $50 for the 2021-22 season. Call 575-562-2153 or visit goeasternathletics.com for more ticket information. ENMU Greyhound men's and women's basketball. All in.
Welcome back to Roswell High School football. The Coyotes trail 7-0 as the Goddard Rockets strike first. Coach, it just, you know, it's going to go back and forth this game. And, you know, we talked about that during pregame, and it is what it is.
Yeah, and really these contests in the last 4 or 5 years have been low-scoring games as well. And, you know, I don't expect this to be a shootout in any way. So we'll see how the Coyotes respond to. This will be the last play of the first quarter.
Yeah, let's see if they kick it deep or if they try to go into like a Pooch situation or maybe even an onside, but yeah, nothing surprises me in this game.
Might get two plays. Boots it.
Well, they're going to go into a starburst? No, they're going to take it. And I believe that's going to be the... I have one play possibly, Coach. And I believe that was Estrada that ran the ball back.
Give him 8 on the kick return there. And as you said, the Coyotes, I don't think they run the clock here. Change of possession. So there will be one more play in this quarter, and then we'll switch sides.
One snap.
Coach, I've got an update from the Bulldog Bowl. Artesia leads Alamogordo 14-0. With 2 minutes left in the first quarter, they've got the ball back.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 15 now. 2.2 seconds remaining. Okay, so Ariola, the quarterback. And Ariola's going to take it himself. He's on his feet, and he's going to gain about 6, maybe 7 yards. So positive yardage for Areola. That's going to end the first quarter. 7-0 is the score. The Goddard Rockets lead. We'll be right back. Thanks for listening and watching. 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSPTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Welcome back to Roswell High School football. The Goddard Rockets lead 7-0 at the end of one. We had positive yardage for Richard Areola. They gave him credit for 6 yards. I thought he gained 7, but they're going to say it's going to be 2nd and 4 from the 21-yard line. We're about to begin the second quarter. Coach, any thoughts in this second quarter?
Well, you know that the Coyote defense has been outstanding, as it's been all year. They did give up the big play there, which they occasionally do. But, you know, gifting Goddard the ball, and when we were almost for sure going to score down there, has been the big story of the game so far.
Areola dropping back to pass. He's going to have a guy open. That's Estrada, and it's going to be out of bounds.
Yeah, out of bounds.
So it's going to be now 3rd down and 4.
Yeah, pretty nice throw, just didn't leave enough of it on the green, too much on the white. Estrada comes down with it, but out of bounds.
Week 11 here, last game of regular season. So it's going to be 3rd down and 4 from the 21, 11:54 remaining in the second quarter. Packed crowd here at the Wool Bowl. Areola, the quarterback, is going to be shotgun left now. Twins to the bottom here. And it's going to be speed option. Areola is going to take it himself, and he's not going to go anywhere this time.
I'd say no gain on that play, and that's going to bring up a punting situation.
Absolutely.
Catch a glimpse of Coach Cisco over there as I'm watching a little bit, glancing over at the other district game.
Artesia game there, Artesia Alamogordo. So it's 7-0, 4th and 4 now from the 21. The Coyotes and punt. Oh, we've moved, Coach. And that was almost blocked. Nice punt by Kennard, and it is returnable.
But he fumbled it.
And he's going to be brought down about the 46-yard line.
And, Coach, that is the long snapper, Connor Nichols, with the great special teams tackle after the muffed punt. And that's helpful.
Well, defense is going to have to really be a factor here, Coach, in this drive here. Looks like Reese is going to be the quarterback here for Goddard. Looks like in that first quarter.
Yeah, he's trying to play through it, but he is injured. We'll see if that's a factor here going forward.
Reese under center is going to be a toss. And that, I believe it's going to be Victor, but there's going to be a flag here, and it looks like that might be on the Coyotes.
Flag coming
they're
from
they're saying holding. I saw the official go hold.
Brought down to number 22 for the Coyotes.
So it's brought down by Miguel Cabrales.
Let's see if the play stands, Coach. That's
well, what is the call?
He hasn't told us yet.
Face mask?
We have a face mask called against the defense. Remember, the guesses are all face masks for 15 yarders. 15 yards puts it all down to the Coyotes.
So that is really going to
be a key factor there, Coach. That's big.
Now that puts a ton of pressure on the defense.
Okay, so Noah Reese is going to be the quarterback again for Goddard. Looks like the Roswell Coyotes are playing a 5-man front here. I would be real careful here with Reese rolling out. You have number 11, Diego Nunez, out there on the split. And there it is, as I called it, Coach. There is. He's wide open. And incomplete pass, as we just called it.
You know, it looked like he was going to way overthrow him, but Nunez made up the ground and was at least able to make a play on it. You know, it's hard to tell from all the way here, but he appeared to get at least one hand on it, if not two.
Coach, I saw that on film there.
Yeah, fake the pitch, throws down the seam, and it was there if they can connect, just like ours to Gamboa on fourth down. You know, it was there if we can make the connection.
Okay, 2nd down and 10 now from the 34. Reese under center. And this time could be a pitch, and there's the pitch.
And Reese with the lead block, and that's where I've noticed he's a little.
Colton Frenzo is the running back.
I've noticed Reese, you know, because he's the lead blocker when he makes that pitch play, and I've noticed he isn't as quick, I guess we'll say, isn't as eager to stick his nose in there as the lead blocker since the first quarter injury, whatever it was.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Coach. So there's Nunez. He's going back out there.
Tarin will match up with him.
And then we'll see here. We got to play inside the receiver here. We can't allow that to happen again. Reese will probably end up taking himself. He does. And he will gain 1 or 2, I believe.
And he's going to be, looks like they're going to give him 3, which means he's going to be about 2 yards short. And that's going to, so 1 yard short.
Wow, that's a generous spot, in my opinion, but it's going to be 4th down and about 1. No, they're saying 4th and 3 up here.
Yeah, it's a long 2 at best, I would say.
Okay, so we'll say 4th and 2.5, Coach.
Okay.
7-0 is the score. The Goddard Rockets lead in game 60. This is the 63rd contest between each other here.
This will be Reese, Coach.
Absolutely will.
I don't think we'll see. Oh,
and there's a fumble by Reese.
And he's not going to get it. That's a turnover on downs.
And it looks like the Roswell Coyotes might have the ball.
Oh, well, it won't matter either way. I mean, whoever's got it right there.
Oh, that's true. Turnover on down, so. But nonetheless, I believe we still.
That's a stop by the defense, and that's
big.
And, Coach, time after time this year, we've asked the defense to come up big, and once again.
Were you thinking about Cindy Lauper or what?
Time after time? I'm not going to sing.
Coach, that's back in our days here, man.
Not going to sing for us.
All right, 1st and 10 now for the Roswell Coyotes. We trail 7-0, and there's 8:56 remaining in the first half. Ariola, the quarterback. There's motion, and this one's going to be given to Bryce Sanchez for positive yards.
Yeah, Bryce going to get about 3 up the middle there.
Well, if you know. I love the game plan here. I love the strategy that Coach Lynn's doing right here. As you notice, he's an experienced coach. He likes to run the ball, run some time off the clock a little bit, and then at any moment he'll throw a ball downfield and be successful. I'm just telling you, it's 3rd and 7 right now on the 38 minutes remaining in the first half. Ariola is going to drop back to pass. He's under pressure, and he has Jonah Gamboa open, and that's in and out of the hands of Gamboa.
Yeah, and we're going to get an unsportsmanlike on Goddard right there. Late shot to one of our linemen, and we're going to get a 1st down on penalty here, Coach.
Coach, I didn't see it. I was looking down here. What happened?
It was linemen were interacting there, and after they had both got up and kind of were walking back, you got a little late action by Goddard. If they call it.
Well, there's just no telling what's going to happen here.
I mean, if they don't pick up the flag, it's going to be 4th and 7 and probably a punt. If they do call it, it's going to be a 1st down by penalty. Oh, chop block.
So it will be a 1st down.
Personal foul on Goddard, and that's what I saw.
Are they calling it a 15-yarder?
I think all personal fouls are 15 variety.
I would think so.
Against the defense, that's going to be a 15-yard mark.
So that's fortunate. That keeps our drive alive. And tell you what Coach Lynn would like to do here is score a touchdown on this drive and take every last second off that clock.
I agree. And that's what we're talking about, Coach. I mean, you keep that ball, you run the timeout until you have that opportunity and see something here. I mean, that's what his coaching staff is doing upstairs. They're reading the defense and seeing what he can do to get the big play going.
Well,
here.
and you want to keep your defense on the sideline there with you.
As much as you can.
Yeah.
1st and 10 from the 46. Speed option again for Areola. And there it is. And he's still on his feet as Bryce Harper, and he's going to be out of bounds.
Who? Sorry, Cindy.
Bryce Sanchez.
Cindy.
Bryce Sanchez. Coach, this is week 11. I keep on saying Bryce Harper still.
Well, you hadn't said it in a long time.
It's just muscle memory. I mean,
I hear you.
When you see baseball and study baseball every day, that's what happens. Okay, 2nd and 7 now for Roswell High School. And this is going to be given to Bryce Sanchez again. You know what? I think earlier in the broadcast I said Bryce Harper again too, Coach. I do apologize, Cindy. And it might happen for 2 more years. I don't know.
Well, we're going to be calling his name for 2 more years.
Yeah.
I just hope we call it correctly.
Yeah, we'll get it right one day. So here we go. It's going to be 3rd down and 3 from the 47 right hash now. And I believe it's going to be Areola. He's going to go under center. We will see motion. And this right here is kind of the old spinner back is what I used to call it. Santa Rosa used to do this kind of. But there it is. Seabass, he's going to be close to the first down. He has the first down and more. If he stays on his feet, he's off to the races, Coach.
Yeah, that was it's going to pick up about 11 there. Seabass with his first carry, and that will be a first down.
Seabass. Is there a racehorse named Seabass?
Seabiscuit?
There you go.
Not a bad movie.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. We'll see motion again. Ariola's going to give it to
Gamboa?
Sanchez. Oh, was it Gamboa or Sanchez?
No, it's Gamboa. He's going to pick up.
It is Gamboa.
He's going to pick up 6.
And now the Roswell Coyotes, knock on wood, continue to drive on the Goddard Rockets. We are in Goddard territory. 2nd and 4 now.
And Coach, definitely knock on wood because we had it 1st and goal at the 5.
You knock with your right or left hand? That's the real question.
That time, the right hand.
Okay, here's Areola rolling out to the right side. He has Gamboa open, and he's going to be close to the first down.
I think they're going to give it to him, Coach. I think they're going to give him 5. Well,
let's see. You just never know with the officials here. I believe that's Larry Barnado.
Yep, first down.
Okay. First down for the Roswell Coyotes. 7-0. We do trail. But the clock continues to roll there. It's 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the first half. Mendoza, Seabass, along with Estrada. Going to be twins to the top over there. And here comes Areola, shotgun left. Dropping back to pass. Quick pass to Seabass. He's on his feet. No, that's going to be Estrada. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Coats! But we have 2 hankies, and it might be a hold.
Yeah, it's coming back. 26-yard touchdown, but
you got to let that go. That is going to be on Sebastian Mendoza. It is a holding penalty.
All right, Coach, but that penalty took place at close to being
a 5-yarder?
No, it's going to be a 10-yard hold, but it's going to be right back where it was. They called the penalty 10 yards down the field, so it's going to be 1st and 10 again.
Perfect. Okay.
So no completion.
So it's no play.
Yeah, it's basically a do-over, but takes touchdown off the board.
It's a replay.
Oh, that's a gift, another gift to the Rockets from the Coyotes.
1st down and 10 from the 27 now, and the Roswell Coyotes really have to eliminate the penalties in order to be successful in this. Down in 3 on the 20, and here's Bryce Sanchez again. He will be close to the first. He will have the first down.
Yeah, just powerful running there from the big sophomore, and he will have first down yardage. I'm going to give him 6.
So plus 6 for Bryce Sanchez.
Taking the ball down to the 14-yard line, and that's going to be good for another Coyote first down.
Okay, perfect. So it's going to be left hash, Coach, for the people that are listening over there. 1st and 10 from the 14, 7-0, the Roswell Coyotes do trail. Ariola, the quarterback, shotgun right. Motion it is. Trying to draw the Goddard Rockets offsides as Gamboa resets. Ariola has a man in motion.
Got a
and it's going to be
Coach.
Seabass. Seabass for the 5. Touchdown! Coyotes. Seabass for 6.
14-yard.
Sebastian Mendoza from 14 yards out.
Now, was that the little pitch in front of him, or was it the handoff?
It was, Coach, it was a handoff.
Okay. So that will be a rushing touchdown for Seabass. 14 yards, so he makes up for getting called for the holding penalty.
So now this is crucial here, Coach. Let's see if Kendrick can get the PAT. Ariola is the placeholder. Kendrick is up and good. New ball game, 7-7 here at the Wool Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to Roswell High School Football on 106.5, Roswell Talk FM, and KSBTV.com. We'll be right back.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call...
A home invasion can happen anytime, even when you're at home. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts at Zenith Security can monitor your whole home 24/7. So they're ready whether you're there or not. Call Zenith Security Services, LLC at 626-3521. That's 626-3521 and get whole home security with Zenith Security Services, LLC.
Welcome back to Roswell High School football. 7-7 is the score on a 14-yard touchdown. Man, Coach, that was a heck of a ball play.
Update from the Bulldog Bowl. The Bulldogs have missed their second consecutive extra point attempt, but they lead it 20-0 at the end of one quarter of play.
All right. So the ball is kicked, and was it number 10, Adrian Solis? Is he out there receiving that? I just saw a 1, and then I saw a 0.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
So it's hard to tell here. So
I did see that it looked like it was Caden George in there on the special teams tackle. So
okay.
Goddard has 3 minutes and 53 seconds here before halftime to try to break this tie. We are tied at 7 here at the Wool Bowl. We've got a good one for you, as we thought we might.
Week 11 here at the Wool Bowl. October 29th. Coach, this month has flown by.
This school year. This
really
somewhat normal school year has just really.
It really has.
Really flown.
Okay, so it looks like Reese will be the quarterback for the Goddard Rockets. 1st and 10 from the 36. Tight ball game, 7-7, 3:50. And I believe number 37 is going to be Colton Franzoy. Will get positive yardage there for the Goddard Rockets.
And Franzoy's kind of been the bell cow, as they call.
Yeah, absolutely.
The back. He's been the man when it's not the quarterback rushing, whether that be it is. It's been Franzoy, but he'll come out here, so running play here would have to be somebody else.
Franzoy, only a junior, pretty good athlete there for the Goddard Rockets. And it looks like Reese will be in shotgun formation. Well, it's hard to tell because that's going to be Solis.
He breaks the tackle.
Yeah, he broke the tackle, and man, you had Reese as just the lead backer. One heck of a run by Solis.
And you know, it just speaks to this Goddard running attack, Coach, because their top 2 running backs are injured.
Yeah,
I mean they've got Javen Morales out, and they have the sophomore John Silva out. So,
yeah. 1st down and 10 from the 43 for the Goddard Rockets now, right hash. And it will be Solis. Well, it'll probably be Reese as a quarterback. We'll find out because they're just kind of going back and forth here.
Solis.
And so Lease is going to take it himself, and he will be brought down. Is that Cabrales again?
I'll get you the number in a second. Coach, that was Jeff Irish.
Jeff Irish.
But a decent gain on, well, what are they giving, 2?
It's going to be +2, so 2nd and 8. Yes, sir.
So good job by the Coyote defense there. As you see George Chavez getting a little instruction from the sideline.
Okay, so Solis will be the quarterback. And there's Reese again as he's going to be the lead backer. And Solis is going to be out of bounds. And Reese, big fella, 6'3".
He is, and Coach, he's struggling. I mean, unless he's playing it up. You know, he doesn't seem to be limping when he's running, but look at him now.
No,
I mean,
he's hurting.
Yeah, he's hurting for sure.
So 1st and 10 from the 33 now. Goddard is in Coyote territory. So it looks like Solis will be the quarterback this time. Just quarterback follows what that is. And there's Cabrales again with the tackle.
Brought down to number 22, Miguel Cabrales. Cabrales with about 7 tackles in the game.
Yeah. He's had quite a bit of tackles.
Yeah, I've only got him with 4, but, you know, mine are unofficial.
Okay, 2nd and 4 now. We're under 1:35 seconds. The score is tied 7-7 here at the Wool Bowl. Beautiful night. Boy, it's packed over here. Adrian Solis is going to be brought down.
Yeah,
A gain of about...
Oh, minus.
That's minus, yeah.
Yeah, definitely minus. And Coach Noah Reese was in perfect position to make a block there, and he made a decent block. But just look at him.
He's hurting.
I mean, he can't hardly walk. I mean, hats off to the kid playing when you're beat up, but I got to think that's going to be a factor, especially after he sits for 20 minutes at halftime.
Mm-hmm. Under a minute now, 7-7 the score. It's 3rd and 5 now. And there is Reese. He's still a quarterback, and boy, he's brought down, and maybe a gain of, Coach, maybe 1.
Looks like they're going to give him either 1 or 2. It's going to bring yet another 4th down in Coyote territory, and we're going to get timeout Goddard.
Okay. Well, let's stay here, Coach. We'll stay here. I mean, we've done the commercial twice already, but let's talk a little bit of football here. I know you have a lot of, you know, in your little notebook there that you have. I know you want to talk a little of your information.
Well, I got all kinds of information.
I know it. I love it.
So let's talk about who owes who since the playoffs are coming.
Love it.
Farmington, likely, in my opinion, they're going to be the 1 seed coming into the tournament. Of semifinal and final games. Farmington owes Artesia. They owe Goddard. And if they happen to meet Berlin in the semis or the finals, they owe Berlin.
Right.
They would be the home team against Los Lunas, Roswell, and Mayfield, however. And Artesia. So they will be the 1 seed, but they owe a lot of the higher ranked teams to potentially have to go on the road in a semifinal or final game. The team that's probably in the worst shape, though, is Artesia. They owe Berlin, Los Lunas, Peter Vista, and Goddard. And Farmington owes them and Roswell owes them, but it seems like everybody else, they'd have to go on the road. So another 4th down here, partner.
4th down and 5 on the 27. Reese going to be the quarterback for the Goddard Rockets. And let's see what happens here as Reese takes a snap. He's going to drop back to pass, and he has. Oh, wow, good play by Anaya. And that could have been if that was caught, Coach, he could have been.
If he can stay upright. He kind of had to dive for it, but you're right. I mean, and definitely go for the pick there.
Well, the ball was intended for Nunez, but just a great job by Anaya.
Right, and Anaya will get a pass defense there, or pass. What do you call the pass breakup?
Yeah, pass breakup. Okay, it's gonna be interesting to see what Coach Lynn does here with 29.4 seconds. The score is 7-7 here at the Wool Bowl.
You take a shot here, Coach.
I don't, Coach. I think, and this is me, I think you keep it on the ground. You go into halftime tied up 7-7.
Sure.
And you go back and regroup is what I would do. I know you'll have motion here with Areola. You don't want to lose the ball right here with when you're in Goddard territory. So I think you take a knee is what you do.
Well, and Goddard can call 2 timeouts, but I think both teams are probably content to just call it a half.
Well, that's what you do. And that's what we're going to do.
Yep. Inside of 5 seconds now, so that will be the halftime score, 7-7.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We're going to take a 3-minute break. You're listening to Roswell High School football on 106.5, Roswell Talk FM, and KSBTV.com. Score 7-7. We'll be right back.
Mays Lumber has all the hard-to-find hardwood you've been looking for. Oak, cherry, walnut, poplar, and maple. Plus, hard-to-find exotic woods like purple heart, zebra wood, ambrosia maple, black limba, and bloodwood. Perfect for that one-of-a-kind gift piece or table. Get ready with Formica and Wilson Art countertops in 12-footer custom length with installation available. Make it happen at Mays Lumber, 115 South Virginia in Roswell, serving southeastern New Mexico and beyond since 1934.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy. Like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
You may have heard of SmartHub. SmartHub is Central Valley Electric's online tool for members to manage their electric account. With SmartHub, not only can you securely pay your bill online, you can view your detailed electric use 24 hours a day. You can report an outage while staying up to date with the latest co-op news, compare past and current electric use. Sign up for paperless billing or reoccurring payment so that your payment is never late. The best thing is you can access SmartHub from your computer, tablet, or smartphone, so it goes everywhere you go. Visit cvecoop.org to get started or give us a call.
Maybe your AC unit needs a little tender loving care. If you don't know where to turn, then you don't know Jack. In fact, they're downright funky. Let the boys at Fergie's Plumbing and Heating get your AC unit ice cold, just like some of my lady friends. Don't let any fool make you lose your cool. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. If you don't know Fergie, then you don't know Jack. 632-2660.
High-flying action is back on the High Plains as Eastern New Mexico University men's and women's basketball is back on the hardwood. ENMU has a thrilling home slate as they welcome in conference rivals and national runner-up West Texas A&M, in-state rival Western New Mexico, and many other exciting matchups that you don't want to miss. Season tickets start as low as $50 for the 2021-22 season. Call 575-562-2153 or visit GoEasternAthletics.com for more ticket information. ENMU Greyhound men's and women's basketball. All in.
Welcome back to Roswell High School football. We're here at halftime at the Wool Bowl as the Goddard Rockets and the Roswell Coyotes play in their 63rd contest. Coach, you want to say anything before? I know the Roswell Big Red Band are going to come out and perform. Do you want to say anything before we kind of make that transition?
I think we got all 6 bands about to take the field.
Yeah.
So let's give people an opportunity to see that. That's kind of a once-in-a-year type of thing. Once we have that, then we'll go over stats and talk a little football.
Sounds great, Coach.
All right, so have the the student directors of each of the high schools come out, and then I think we'll be ready to go here. So here's all 6 bands. Enjoy.
Goddard High School drum majors Simone Palma, Roswell High School drum majors Hayden and Jordan. Drum majors, are the bands ready? You may now take the field for your halftime performance. round of applause for the Roswell band.
All right, there we go. All from Roswell High School, Goddard High School, and the 4 middle schools. That's what we like to see there. Good job by all schools, and what a performance it was. Coach, talk to me a little bit about stats.
All right, we're going to start with special teams. We have 1 point after touchdown. That was good by Peyton Kennard, and 1 kickoff return from Josh Estrada for 8 yards. That's it for special teams. On defensive side of the ball, we had 1 blocked punt and 1 pass defense from Miguel Cabrales to go with the team leading 4 tackles. George Chavez chipped in with 3. Marcos Tarin, Jeff Irish, Caden George, and Adrian Anaya each had 2. Sabino Lazos, Cheeto Lomelli, and Connor Nichols each with 1. And George Chavez had 1 of those tackles for a loss. Moving to offense, Richard Areola, 2 of 6 for a total of 10 yards. 13 yards. He was 3 of 7 for 13 yards. He had 5-yard receptions from Jonah Gamboa and Sebastian Mendoza, and then a 3-yard reception for Bryce Sanchez. And running the ball, Jonah Gamboa, 1 carry for 6 yards. Sebastian Mendoza, 2 carries for 25 yards and a touchdown. Richard Areola, 5 carries for 19, and Bryce Sanchez, 8 carries for 29. That's the stats, partner.
Sounds good. Well, Coach, I tell you what, I know that pretty much the whole community is here at the Wool Bowl, but for the people that are not, I know some people over at Applebee's. I know some people are having barbecues in their backyard. Some people are in their own house. And some people are just now tuning in to 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSBTV.com. Coach, again, sir, I would like for you, if you would, if you don't mind, to talk to me about the 6 criteria, because tomorrow night we will find out the 12 teams that will be making the playoffs. The first 4 will actually get a first-round bye, and, of course, this game has a lot to do with everything. It's the last game of the year, Week 11. If the Roswell Coyotes win this ball game tonight, they will be the district champions and will end up getting a first-round bye. But I know there's a lot of scenarios at stake here. But before we do anything about that, if you don't mind, if you can talk about the 6 criteria.
Well, yeah, we went over those earlier, but to kind of give it a little bit more perspective as to how they apply to our district and our teams, the teams we care about. First of all, Farmington and Los Lunas, barring a big upset, are going to go into the tournament as the number 1 and the number 2 seeds. They're both going to be undefeated at 10-0, and as of right now, Farmington is the number 1 seed in Max Preps. I expect them to earn the number 1 seed. And I expect Los Lunas to earn the number 2 seed. And, of course, those 2 teams would get a bye. Then comes the number 3 seed. I feel like because of the way that, the coaches poll is gone, the Max Preps poll is gone, and just the strength of our district, I think our district champion is going to be the number 3 seed, whoever it is, whether it's us, whether it's Goddard, the winner of tonight's game, or if Alamogordo can come back from 4 scores down and, otherwise, Artesia's in the mix as well with a Goddard victory tonight. So I expect the number 3 seed to come from our district, and I expect it to be us. I think we're gonna pull this one out. If we do, I expect the number 2 team in the district, which would be Artesia, to also be the next seed down, be the 4 seed. You think it might be Mayfield, the district champ, who's currently number 5 in Max Preps. That's where you and I might disagree a little bit. Honestly, it could go either way in that scenario. And this scenario would be Goddard down to the 6th seed. And I think Artesia Mayfield will be some combination of 4 and 5, and then you'd see Goddard 6. And the only thing I want to say about that scenario is that has Goddard and Roswell meeting again in the quarterfinals.
You hit the nail right on the head, Coach.
Yeah.
And I love this right here because this morning when I got to my desk, I was looking at the 5A state championship bracket here, and it was just the format here, and But I'm going to tell you my predictions right now, Coach, and then you can do your predictions.
All right.
I think number 1 will be Farmington after tonight. Number 2, I believe, will be Los Lunas. I think Roswell will end tonight, if Roswell can end up pulling it out tonight, I believe sincerely they will be the 3 seed. And that overall record will be 5-5, 500 going as a 3 seed. But the strength of schedule is my opinion that's why they'll get that 3 seed and a district champion. 4 seed, go ahead.
Well, just to add to that, the only other team I think that would have an argument to be the 3 seed would be Artesia, and they couldn't go in ranked ahead.
Because we beat them head to head.
Right.
And that's part of that 6 criteria.
Champs. Yeah.
And the 6 criteria beat them head to head.
Right.
Mayfield, I believe, will be the 4 seed. And the reason why I think they're going to be the 4 seed, they're going to be the district champion. And Roswell High, if they're the district champion, Artesia can't go ahead of them at all. I think Artesia will end up being the 5 seed because of the district champion. So again, if that makes any sense, Farmington 1, Los Lunas 2, Roswell 3. I think Mayfield will get the 4 seed, and I think Mayfield will get the 4 seed by beating Goddard. And with Roswell beating Artesia, I think that's going to end up happening. It could be a flip-flop right there between Artesia and Mayfield.
And it doesn't matter too much because provided the 5 seed wins over the 12 seed, which would be the last team in, and you got to think that's the biggest mismatch in the first round.
That's right. But that's what I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to go with Mayfield 4. I think Artesia could be the 5 seed. 6 seed, I think it's going to be Goddard, as you mentioned earlier. Regardless, if it's 3 or 6,
right.
I think Roswell and Goddard are going to meet in the first round of the state tournament.
Well, and see, that's what I was going to bring up. In the scenario that Goddard wins tonight and Artesia winds up being the district champ, they move into that 3. I think Goddard moves into the 4, and Roswell moves into the 5.
So you know what that means then? If Roswell moves into the 5, we're in the top half of the bracket as opposed to the bottom half. So if that's the case, then Roswell and Goddard will not meet in that first round.
No, they would. If Goddard and Roswell are the 4 and the 5.
Oh, if Goddard and Roswell are the 4 and 5.
I'm talking about if Goddard wins tonight.
Right. But yeah. I'm saying if Goddard wins tonight and they happen to become the district champion in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they can't, though.
But they can't.
They can't.
So they can only get 4 or better.
Well, and I keep saying they can't.
Mathematically, they can.
Well, but the math involves Artesia losing to Alamogordo, and Artesia's winning by 4 touchdowns.
Okay. Yep.
They can't win. If Artesia wins, Goddard cannot be the district champ.
Okay.
There's no scenario.
No scenario. Okay. Yeah. So I think I think after tonight, I think Goddard will still get the 6 seed. 7 seed, I think Belen, the Eagles, will get the 7 seed. I think the 8 seed, 8 and 9 will be Piedra Vista, Santa Teresa, vice versa. And then on the 10 seed will be Deming, 11 will be Capital, 12 will be Valley. And I know that you and I were very similar when it comes down to that.
Yeah, I think our picks were only 1 off, I think.
Was that what it was,
yeah.
1 off? And I think it was Artesia Mayfield.
Yep.
Okay. Well, good deal, Coach.
Great minds think alike.
Yes, sir. We're about 1 minute away from the start of the third quarter. We got time for a quick commercial?
We do.
Okay, we'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High School Football on 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, and KSPTV.com. We'll be right back.
This is Renee.
Happy to be here.
She's not some influencer. She's more of a groundbreaker, turning her 4-acre lot into a little slice of heaven behind the wheel of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Renee runs with us because the most important job is the next one.
That's all I got.
Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear Renee's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell, or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
Welcome back to Roswell High School Football. We're here at the Wool Bowl. 7-7 is the score. We're about 2.5 minutes before the start of the third quarter. Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald, we talked rankings, we talked scenarios. Coach, what else do you want to talk about?
Well, we talked about what we thought the brackets would look like and what we thought the rankings would be if the teams that are favored are win tonight. But I want to ask you, Farmington, we think is going to go in as the 1 seed and Los Alamos the 2. We've played both those teams.
Exactly.
Who do you think is the stronger team in general, and who do you think we match up better with of those 2 teams?
Well, that's a fantastic question, Coach, and I think that the number 1 seed is going to go to Farmington, and you're right, we did play Farmington earlier in the year, and then we played Los Lunas. I think we match up better with Los Lunas personally, and I think the Farmington Scorpions will end up getting the 1 seed, and all due respect, I love the Sermons guy over at Los Lunas. I think he's a fantastic quarterback. but I think the edge is with the Farmington quarterback as well. I think he has a little bit of better arm. I think he's a little bigger, a little bit more physical, but I think we match up better with Los Lunas, and I'd rather play Los Lunas than Farmington in that second round if we get to that area.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with anything you just said. The thing that worries me about that is that Los Lunas has, and I know they already beat us this year, but I mean both teams did, but Los Lunas, we beat them for the last 2 state championships, right? And that's just gotta sit badly with them, it's hard to beat a 3. You hear that in all sports. It's hard to beat a team 3 times, and I'm not counting the game earlier this year only because it's not a state championship game. It's got to be, a game with a lot of meaning, and that's why I fear Los Lunas a little bit, but I still think we match up better against Los Lunas.
I'm gonna be real honest with you, Coach. If we can get past this game, we're the district champion. I think I wouldn't be opposed to playing anybody.
Oh, I promise you, nobody wants to play us.
Yep,
I promise you, and throw that record out the window. And I'll tell you what, a smart man, Mr. Randy Likens, told me this morning, that team that played Farmington in week 1,
it's not the same
completely different team that's on the field tonight.
Okay, here we go. We're about to begin the third quarter. The Roswell Coyotes will receive as they won the toss in the first half. Oh, we got to hold on to the ball, and here comes Seabass. Seabass on his feet. He's going to be taken down about the 15-yard line. And again, Coach, as we talked about in the first half, in order for the Roswell Coyotes to be successful here, we're going to have to eliminate the penalties. We're going to have to control the ball and control the clock.
Exactly, and that's the game plan, to be sure. We don't want to try to get in a shootout. We don't want to play their game necessarily. We want to keep our offense on the field and our defense on the sidelines, even though that defense has been just incredible this year.
1st and 10 from the 15 now. 7-7 is the score, 11:52 remaining in the third quarter. Areola is the senior captain quarterback for the Coyotes. It's going to be shotgun right, getting direction from Jeff Lynn. Looks like we had twins to the top there, and down here is going to be Estrada. Speed option it is to the right. And I would have had the opportunity to pitch that because I think Bryce Sanchez would have had an opportunity to gain a little bit more yards, but not a bad run by Areola.
It looks like he's going to get 7, so I think we'll take a 7-yarder and not complain too much. But I agree with you. I think, but with the problems we've been having on the transition between Areola and Sanchez, I'm okay with him keeping it if it's close.
Oh, I totally agree with you, Coach. Here we go. We're going to go twins to the bottom here. That's going to be twins right, shotgun right, and here we go. That's going to be handed off to Bryce Sanchez. Sanchez will have the first down. Positive yardage there for Sanchez.
Yeah, good game, Coach. I think we can give him 5 on it. And as you said, a first down. And congratulations to somebody who bought a 50-50 ticket. They pocketed almost $1,000 tonight.
Is that what it was, 1,000?
That's what he just said, 900.
Interesting. 1st and 10 from the 28. Sanchez again will carry the ball. And I just love the strategy that Jeff's doing here. Coach Lynn, you run the ball, you take some time off the clock, and you communicate with your coaching staff. And right here, Coach, I wouldn't be a bit surprised on a third down situation that we throw.
Well, and that's the good thing about being so committed to the run like that. And Goddard's a little bit the same way, is that you get in third and not too long, running's still an option because you're not afraid to go on 4th down, and you're certainly capable of get 7-8 yards on the ground.
I say third down, second down and 7. Second. And here comes Areola from shotgun. He's going to go.
Pitch this time.
Oh, there he goes. Option again, and there's Bryce Sanchez, and he will have another Roswell Coyote first down. Speed option to the right.
Yeah, 11 yards.
We should call that 118. Speed option, Coach, but terminology has changed, so that's just what I remember.
Well, it was opened just as it was on the previous speed option, that 11 after the pitch. And like you said, 3 yards in a cloud of dust is fine with Coach Lynn.
And I think you keep on working on that right side, Coach, and then open up something on the left with the pass, and that's exactly what we're doing. Running up the middle, and Bryce Sanchez will gain 2 yards.
Oh, I think we can give him 3.
I thought you were going to say that, Coach. That's why I say. Always one up on me, and that's what I like about you. Second down and about 7 from the 44-yard line. And that would be opposed to a little pass there to Seabass. Sebastian Mendoza on his feet. He has some yardage, and he will be about midfield. And it's going to be close to the first down and be shy of one.
And that is a pass.
That is a pass.
And 6 for Seabass.
Yeah, I think we're going to get in a tight formation right here and see if we can draw the Goddard Rockets offsides. We will have motion.
Or a quick snap and keeper.
Oh, that's going to be real close.
Close.
Coach, I think Areola wanted to snap a lot quicker than what he got it for.
Yeah, and that's effective, though, Coach. You like that because so often that if you can quick snap it, they're almost never expecting that. And that's not a very good spot. It's going to be 4th and just short.
Yeah,
So
it's short, Coach.
Yeah, it's 4 inches short, but I guarantee you that we will not see punter Peyton Kennard if it's not a first down.
No.
I mean, head coach, they may have it.
I think you're shy. Oh, I'm talking. Oh, wow, Coach. Millimeters.
Yeah, that's as close as it gets. As close as it gets.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh, yeah.
All right, so it's going to be another first down for the Roswell Coyotes. 1st and 10 from the 49. 7-7 is the score. We're under 8 minutes and 35 seconds. There's Bryce Sanchez again. The Bull, I think they're going to give him positive yards on that, Coach, maybe 1 yard.
Yeah, not much there, but I think you can call it 1.
So it's going to be second. Oh, they're saying no gain, but I'm going to give them 1. There it is. So 2nd down and 9. 8:11 left in the 3rd quarter. Areola, the quarterback, shotgun right. And
another bad transition between Areola and.
So, Coach, what it looks like to me, and this is just from up here, I don't know if Coach Lynn is given the opportunity Areola to write and read or not.
I think he must, because I find it hard to believe they're having that much trouble with the handoffs.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 now, and here comes Areola with the man open, and that's. Oh, man.
Yeah, I had him easily for the first down if he can just get the ball to him.
Areola upset about that.
So here's a chance for Goddard to return the favor on 4th and 3. Because the Coyotes will be going for it.
Well, of course. I don't see why they wouldn't. If we can just have a hard count right here and draw the Rockets offsides.
We haven't had one either way in the game.
There's that spread offense again. You got trips to the top, trips to the bottom, twins to the
and it's timeout.
Top there, and it's going to be a timeout. Well, let's take one, too. We haven't used too many commercials, so let's pay some bills. 7-7 is the score here at the Wool Bowl. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSVTV.com.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin & Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
Seven minutes and 37 seconds remain in this third quarter. What a game it is here at the Wool Bowl. 7-7 is the score. You're listening to Art Sandoval, Kelly McDonald. Coach, we have a fourth down situation. It's 4th and 3. What is Coach Lynn going to do here in this opportunity?
Well, I think he's going to maybe run some kind of option play. He's going to give Areola more than one option on this, but now they're going to the tight formation, so we'll see.
Okay, so we're going to try to draw the Rockets off sides. We will have motion. And there's a toss again to Jonah Gamboa. He will have the first down.
Yeah,
let's make sure. Let's get in the field.
Yeah, we're going to give him 5 I'll give him 5 on that, but he's there. It's not really a question.
Oh, okay, I saw that white that looked like a flag there. I was a little nervous there.
So the Coyotes keep this drive alive as have an injured Rocket coming off.
So Coyotes will be in tight formation again, and here I think this is Sebastian Mendoza. He's up to the races. Sebastian's on the 20, 15 and down about the 15-yard line. Good job by Sebastian Mendoza.
Mendoza taking the ball down inside the 20 to the 16-yard line. For another Coyote.
They're going to say 16-yard line. Stand corrected.
So it's going to be a 15-yard run for
Sebastian Mendoza with the, you said 15 or 16?
15.
15-yard run. Now it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 16, and here comes Areola. He's going to give it back to Sanchez. Sanchez on his feet, positive yardage there, about 3 yards. Hammer that middle.
Yeah, and I know Bryce is in tremendous shape. He's been good to go. He's been honestly not too happy with his performance in the last couple of games. So he's come out here with something to prove, and he's been steady and solid. He's 15 carries for 61 yards, and that's exactly what we need from him.
2nd and 6 from the 12 now, and here's Areola. He's going to take it himself. He does have, he got hit hard.
Yeah, and Rich is just fearless, and sometimes it's great, and sometimes it hurts you like that.
He's hit hard. Did he get up?
Yeah, he's all right.
I mean, he took a shot, Coach, there. That kind of worried me. I thought it was.
That's going to be a sack.
Yeah, and that will go down as a sack. They're going to spread it out here on 3rd and 6.
Yeah, they're working from the 3rd and 6 from the 18-yard line, and here's Areola. He's going to take a shot. He's going to have to learn how to throw that ball out of bounds if necessary.
Throw it. There he is.
And that's going to be incomplete. You just throw that out of bounds, Coach.
Yeah, he had a man open, but wasn't really ready to throw.
But we have a flag, and it might be a holding call on us.
Well, actually, it could be a holding call on one of the defensive backs. We'll see. It was 3rd and 10, and probably a little bit more than 10.
Robert Whitehat is discussing it with his crew.
Well, I think they're asking Coach Lynn if he wants to take a penalty, but looks like it is going to be against Goddard.
We just did.
No, it's going to be against Roswell. Looks like blockers downfield.
Yep.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12-year-olds.
And it looks like they're going to decline that penalty, so that's interesting.
So that is going to be it's going to stay as a 4th down. A 3rd down.
No, not if you declined it. It's going to be 4th down.
Did they decline it? I'm looking up here. Okay.
Yeah, they declined it. So it's going to be 4th and 10.
So we're going to kick the field goal.
Wow. Certainly within his range. This is about 4 yards farther than he warmed up with, so and he had plenty of distance on all of those.
So we're on the 16-yard line. 34.
But, Coach, the way he warmed up, he's going to make this. Because he was pushing them all out to the right just a little bit, and since he's on the left hash.
Field goal is gold. It's good, Coach.
Yeah.
Hey, and I'm going to tell you something when we go to commercial. Field goal's good by Kennard. Roswell Coyotes lead 10-7. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSBTV.com.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including one's loss of emotional security in their own home. Avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
A 34-yard Field goal by Peyton Kennard. Roswell goes on top now, 10-7 in this third quarter. 5 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the third quarter. And boy, I tell you what, Kennard has a leg.
And Coach, I don't think we've made a field goal against anybody but Goddard in 4 or 5 years. We never kick them. We never even attempt them.
Well, it's been a while, Coach. All right, here we go. We're going to have a Pooch Kick here, Coach.
I think we're going to get the pop-up, but we'll see. We've got lots of options.
Are we even here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 and 5. There it is.
That's just kind of a short kick.
Oh, wow. What a hit by Cabrales again.
Yeah, Cabrales and Sabino Lazo's coming in to clean it up. Sorry, Caden George, I think.
Yes.
So, decent return out to the 36. Well, we'll see where they spot it. Looks like 35.
There's some hitting going down there, Coach.
Yeah, as there always is in this matchup.
Okay, it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Goddard Rockets. They're going to be on the left hash, and I believe it is going to be Reese as the quarterback. They're going to it's going to be heavy right.
Yeah, but Coach, see.
That's Colton Franzoy.
But on film, when you see them run that play, you see Reese as the lead blocker. Here, he's just trying to find the closest guy and kind of get in the way. Right. He's not himself. He's not as mobile as he usually is because of a first quarter injury. And, just can't get up and down the field as he normally would.
So Goddard had that heavy trips and gained about 2 yards as Franzoy was the running back at the time. It's going to be 2nd and 8 from the 37. Reese going to be under center. Motion it is. And there's that toss. And I believe that's going to be Franzoy once again. It is.
Yeah, and that's going to give
Cabrales again.
Yeah. He's everywhere, Coach. He's, Kelvin Alarcon has had such a good season before he got hurt, but I'll tell you what, Cabrales has really filled that role well. And, he's versatile. He can play on the D-line. He can play the linebacker spot. He's tough enough. He's not a defensive lineman size, but he doesn't give anything up from that position.
Playing that Mike linebacker.
Right.
Really done a good job. It's going to be 3rd and 4 now for Goddard. Reese under center. There's a toss again to Franzoy.
The first down.
Well, just a save by Miguel Cabrales again. First down by Goddard.
That's going to be good for another Rocket first down.
Okay, so 1st and 10 from the 48.
3:53 left. Coyotes lead 10-7. We're in the third quarter. And what a ball game.
It has been, Coach. And here's Reese under center, and we might see that again. And there's that play again. And Franzoy is going to gain about 6.
And Caden George that time.
I would be real careful here, Coach. I think that Goddard potentially might try that same play again.
That seam route on the fake.
Yep.
Yeah, it's.
And we got to be careful with Nunez. If somebody goes out, split to the top there, we got to be careful with Nunez because Nunez has some speed. But I think the Goddard Rockets are going to still try that same play and then come back with a pop. There it is.
Oh,
and there's Cabrales.
My goodness.
Cabrales having a ball game and destroys Franzoy.
Wow. Coach, he was in that hole and basically picks up Franzoy and puts him on his back in the backfield. And that's a tackle for, I would say, a 1-yard loss.
So 3rd and 4 here. This is where I'm talking about. I think that we're going to have to be real careful. I think that potentially they might run that same thing again, but be careful for the pass. There's Franzo again, and boy, he got destroyed again. And the ball is loose, and the Coyotes say they have it.
No indication yet. They're going to have a meeting on this. They're going to say he's down.
They're going to say it's a 4th down. Yep, they're going to say he's down.
So Coyote's got the ball out, but apparently Franzoy was down before the ball came out. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. And here we go again.
Careful for the pass with Nunez. You got to be careful. Got to get on top there.
Tarin goes out with him.
Play inside of him. He has speed. Be careful for the pass.
That's going to be a slant. I stayed with him and had a little help from, looks like Marcos Tarin over there. So it's going to bring up yet another 4th down for Goddard in Coyote territory. There have been so many of these. Coyotes have gotten 2 or 3 stops. Let's see if they've got another one here.
Well, what I'm looking at, Coach, I'm really not looking at the front line. I'm looking to find out where Nunez is at. They're going to run that toss again, possibly?
Just going to roll him out this time. And that, turn around.
Oh, that's well played. No,
that's
his
terrible.
hands are up.
Yeah, that's terrible. Was there even contact?
There was no contact there. Anaya throws his hands up.
That looked awful.
Oh, wow, that is terrible. That is terrible.
Well, because it's a change of possession. Coach, we'll look back on film on that, but he didn't turn around and look for the ball, but doesn't there have to be contact for the to have pass interference?
He didn't have contact. He threw his hands up.
Boy, that's that. Hate to see that. Hate to see it.
Wow, I'm disappointed in that call.
But this defense isn't done, Coach.
And kind of woke up the defense right there because they're a little upset with that call.
Well, and they should be. I mean, that's going
to end the quarter. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Roswell Coyotes still lead 10-7. That's the end of the third quarter. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSPTV.com. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Okay, welcome back to the Louisville. The Roswell Coyotes lead 10-7, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. And I'm going to say it's a controversial call on that. They called pass interference on Adrian Anaya, and I think it's very debatable on this. Adrian Anaya, there was no contact in my opinion. I think Coach McDonald's going back to find out the call on the field, as if we had cameras out there. Adrian Anaya throws his hands up, and I believe that was not a very good call in my opinion.
Well, it sure looked like that, you know, it's going to take me.
So it sounds like completely off. Sounds completely off. Sorry.
Now it's good.
Okay, we're good now. Okay.
Yeah, we are having some audio problems here. Hopefully they're fixed. I'm about to take a look at the previous play and see if we see it again the way we saw it the first time.
Okay, so it's going to be 2nd and 5 for Goddard, right hash, on the 16 now. And it looks like Adrian Solis is going to be the quarterback. He's going to hand that off to Reese. And Reese is going to be brought down about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, it's going to be a first down. Gonzo got him down there, but not before they get the first down. It's basically going to be a first and goal at the 10.
That's going to be good for another
Okay, so they're calling it first and goal now from the 10. 10-7 is the score here. And on top, I see number 5 is Elijah Quiroz. Watch, quick pass. They're going to hand that off again to Reese, and Reese is going to be brought down about the 7-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of 3. So it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Rockets. Inside the 10-yard line.
Yeah, Jeff Irish, the good tackle there.
I see Coach Bolaños talking to the defense there. Looks like Kevin Alacone, I believe. Okay, here is Solis again. Quarterback lead.
Yeah, he'll get a couple, but...
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd down now and about... I'm going to say 3rd and about 5.
Solis on the keeper for the Rockets. Solis taking the ball down.
And you know what? I think they'll try to kick a field goal here if...
Was that the play, Coach?
No.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Okay, so 3rd and 4 now from the 4. There's Nunez going to the top there. Watch a fade.
Yeah, this is going to be a run.
Oh, what a hit by the Roswell Coyotes, and I see number 11.
Yeah, that was Lazos coming in from his safety spot,
Wow.
and he put the wood to him. Coach, we're going to have a field goal here. Here comes, trots out, well, no, that was Quinones and not Renteria.
Well, I think the Goddard Rockets are going to go for it. 4th down and 4. They still have the opportunity to draw the Coyotes offside. You have 4 opportunities to get in. Let's see what happens here with the Goddard Rockets and Reese. 4th and 4 from the 4th quarter. And the Goddard Rockets are going to call a timeout. Let's take one, too. We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, and KSVPTV.com. We'll be right back.
You may have heard of Smart Hub. Smart Hub is Central Valley Electric's online tool for members to manage their electric account. With Smart Hub, not only can you securely pay your bill online, you can view your detailed electric use 24 hours a day. You can report an outage while staying up to date with the latest co-op news, compare past and current electric use. Sign up for paperless billing or reoccurring payment so that your payment is never late. The best thing is you can access Smart Hub from your computer, tablet, or smartphone, so it goes everywhere you go. Visit cvecoop.org to get started or give us a call.
Welcome back to the Woo Bowl. The Roswell Coyotes still lead 10-7 as Johnny Cash comes on. It's fourth down on the 4.
Yeah, and the line they're going to walk is the goal line. We'll see if they get in or they don't. I'll tell you what, this is a big play in this football season.
It really is, Coach, and we're just seconds away from this fourth down situation for the Goddard Rockets. Reese is the quarterback. Fourth down and 4 on the 4, fourth quarter. And there's Reese. And there's going to be a hold on Goddard.
That's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back, and now it's decision time on the field goal. I think he'll kick it now.
Well, it's a good possibility. I assume it's a hold on Goddard. And it is.
Well,
that's coming back. No touchdown.
The Roswell lineman clapping when the flags were thrown. And it must have been, I didn't see it, it must have been pretty obvious. Two flags came out almost simultaneously right in the same spot, and it looked to be a pretty blatant hold to the officials anyway. And we got the classy chant coming from the stands here.
I don't understand how they get away with that. I don't.
All right, so now with the ball at the 18, you're looking at about a 35-yarder if they want to try it.
So fourth down and 17 from the 17. The Roswell Coyotes do lead 10-7. Let's see what the Goddard Rockets are going to do.
Probably call another timeout.
And I think that's okay.
I'd love for them to burn another one in. They seem to be in disarray. They're not even at the line, and it's 10 seconds.
They're going to call a timeout.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, well, let's pay some bills. We'll take the timeout, too. You listen to Roswell High Football on 106.5, Roswell Talk FM, and KSBTV.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99. And our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Decision time for Goddard as they trail by 3. 10-7 is the score here with 9:28 remaining in this contest. A lot of ball to be played.
A lot of ball to be played, Coach. Almost 10 minutes left, and Goddard's down to one timeout. They've used 2 on this set of downs.
Well, and I'm just trying to see what's going to end up happening here, Coach. And their kicker.
Their kicker is David
Renteria.
And he's number 26. And I don't see him in the huddle there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm trying to find out.
I also don't see him on the sideline, so he's hiding from us somewhere.
Well, they might take a gamble here and go for it on fourth down.
Fourth and goal at the 17. I mean, that's pretty low percentage. They're going to have to. Coach, they look confused.
Well, again, the key on this, Coach, is going to be Nunez. Watch the inside route here.
Do you send over help and double team him?
Well, I certainly would. And here comes Reese now. He's rolling out. And again, they're trying to find Nunez. And that ball is going to be an incomplete pass.
Yep.
And good job by the Roswell Coyotes.
Great defense by the Coyotes.
That's big.
That's really big, Coach. So the Coyotes keep the lead.
Who was that, Coach? At the very bottom there.
You know, I didn't see.
You know who I thought it was? I thought it was Cabrales again.
Yeah. See how quickly I can get back to the...
You have your instant replay on KSVP.
I do.
Okay, so turnover on downs as the Roswell Coyotes now will take over. 1st and 10 from the 17. Still lead 10-7 here with 9:19 remaining. Richard Areola, senior captain quarterback, will be under center. Will have motion. And Sebastian Mendoza will have the opportunity to run. Boy, but he's hit hard. And maybe a gain of about 1, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Okay.
Yeah, they need a couple of first downs at least just for the sake of field position, I would think, here.
Oh, absolutely. So working from the right hash here. Let's see what Areola does. He will put his man in motion as Sanchez gets it. Oh, I'm sorry. That's going to be Jonah Gamboa.
Pretty decent gain there. Can you give him maybe 3?
Yep, exactly. So it'll be 3rd and 6. And right here, I think you spread them out, but let's see what Areola does here.
Well, they've had a lot of success in that spread formation because Areola can run out of it. He is going to have Bryce back there with him, looks like.
Goddard running a cover 3 defensively. Here's Areola. Has a guy open up the middle and overthrows Sebastian Mendoza. So now the Roswell Coyotes will punt.
Yeah, Coach, Seabass really wasn't open there either, right?
Well, it looks like, do you see Jeff over here? He was not happy with that decision by Areola. Okay, so right here, this is always, when you have a 4th down and 5 and you're inside the 20-yard line, Coach, we're going to have to make darn sure that the snap is good.
And, Coach, it was George Chavez who deflected that ball out of...
Oh, there's a fumble. The Roswell Coyotes will have it.
I believe they do.
Coyotes will have it on the 47-yard line. Good kick by Kennard.
And, Coach, it's Caden George with the fumble recovery, and that is the break the Coyotes needed.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty big with 8 minutes left in this game. Coyotes just nursing that 3-point lead. They can take some time off the clock here, make it a 2-score game.
Well, what a kick by Kennard. Had some hang time on there, and it had the opportunity for the Coyotes to get down there.
Right. How long would you say that kick was? About 35?
Oh, well, I'll tell you, at least 35. 1st down and 10 from the 46 now, and the Coyotes have a reverse here. And let's see, Seabass can throw, but he can also run.
Yeah, he's going to lose yards.
And there's going to be a penalty. Might be a face mask.
We'll see. Whitehat doesn't have to talk to anybody.
I didn't.
Personal foul, face mask on the defense. So Seabass will lose a yard on the carry. And sure, they're booing, but I mean, it was the Whitehat was right there, and he didn't talk to anybody. You know, he threw his flag and he called it immediately. So he obviously got a clear view.
Well, evidently, Coach, and I thought I saw it right away.
Did you? And yeah,
I mean, I call that personal foul right there, but it was darn close for sure. So 1st and 10 from the 31 now. Coyotes are going to take a timeout.
And that will be their, well, that'll be our 2nd timeout as well. So each team with only 1 left.
Okay, we'll take one too. We'll be right back. You're listening to Roswell High Football on 106.5, Roswell's Talk FM, and KSVPTV.com.
You may have heard of SmartHub. SmartHub is Central Valley Electric's online tool for members to manage their electric account. With SmartHub, not only can you securely pay your bill online, you can view your detailed electric use 24 hours a day. You can report an outage while staying up to date with the latest co-op news, compare past and current electric use. Sign up for paperless billing or reoccurring payment so that your payment is never late. The best thing is you can access SmartHub from your computer, tablet, or smartphone, so it goes everywhere you go. Visit cvecoop.org to get started or give us a call.
Welcome back, 10-7. We're here in the 4th quarter as the Roswell Coyotes have a 1st down situation from the 31-yard line. Both teams have taken 2 timeouts apiece.
Yeah, it really could be a factor for both teams, Coach. It's a 3-point game.
Areola, he is In shotgun, give it to Bryce Sanchez. And Sanchez on his feet. He's on the 20, about the 17-yard line.
Is that a late flag coming in?
I didn't see a flag.
No.
Real quick shout out to my Aunt Sarah Lee Fajardo. She's out there on Latin Road listening to it as well. Rosetta Holmes, shout out to her. Yeah, she's listening.
As always. She's either here or she's listening.
And 1st and 10 for the Coyotes on the 17. And here's Ariola again. Take care of the ball. That's what we have to do. Be careful with speed option and know exactly what they're going to do is going to give it to Bryce Sanchez. Sanchez, just a bull, has positive yardage once again.
Yeah, Coach, maybe 6, 5 or 6. We'll see where the spot is.
I think it's going to be. Let's give him 6, Coach.
I agree. So Bryce, and you know, we're not going to do anything to stop that clock for sure, because, you know, the best case scenario here is touchdown, let the clock run. I mean, if we take 6 plays from here to score, that's fantastic.
2nd and 5 now from the 11. There's speed option again. Ariola will have the first down and more, and he's getting close to the end zone. He's going to be shy of about 2 yards.
Yeah, it's going to be a 10-yard carry for Ariola. 1st and goal inside the 5. 1st and goal at the 3 as the clock will
continue to roll.
As soon as they set the, there it goes. 6.5 left in this one. Coyotes looking to take a 2-score lead on the crosstown rivals.
Let's see here. We're going to have tight formation here, and let's see if the ball gives it to Jonah Gamboa. No, they're going to, yeah, they are going to give it to Gamboa, and Gamboa's in for a touchdown. Touchdown, Coyotes!
3 yards in the score, and that's going to put the Coyotes up 9. And the kicking team will come out to try to make it a 10-point game, a 2-score game.
And
as Jonah the Bull.
I was going to say Dusty Kennard. I meant to say Peyton Kennard. So Kennard. Oh, no, there's a bad snap. That's what I was worried about, Coach.
And Kennard smartly.
Wow,
still 2-score game, Coach.
A pen fell.
I got another pen. Sorry. Coach is throwing things out the window here. So, at the Wool Bowl. All right, so that makes the score 16-7. The Coyotes lead it.
I need that pin back.
And
that's a lucky pin.
Coach, go down and get it. I got this if you want to go down and get it.
Well, I think
All right, so we will have the Coyote kicking team coming out here. Coach got so excited that he threw his pen out the window, and hopefully I didn't take somebody's eye out down there. And he's going to go down there and see if he can retrieve it. As Kennard prepares for the kickoff here, I anticipate a deep to semi-deep kickoff. And just about ready to go here. And it will be deep. His deepest kick of the night is going to bounce at the 9. It's going to roll, picked up at the 4. And down the sideline he goes, and he's tackled finally about the 22. As the Coyotes still fired up from the touchdown. And trying to see who made the special teams tackle there. Armendariz on the return. And the Rockets will start from their own 23. And did you get it, Coach? I see it in your hand, so.
Coach, I got the pin back.
Did you injure someone? Did you put an eye out?
Coach, yes.
Okay. Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 23. It's the pitch, and that'll be wrapped up and taken down by Marcos Tarin, and It's like Gonzo on that. So the lucky
right.
pin is back.
Lucky pin is back, and let me make sure it's working here. The first thing I go down, and the first person I see is Tanner Crawford.
Is that right?
Yeah, he shakes my hand. First down and 5. No, it's going to be second down and 5, and here
there's the
is
slant. Always going deep into double coverage.
Oh.
And I tell you what, the person
Lazos.
with the best chance to catch that was Sabino Lazos. And
special pin.
that was just a jump ball, Coach. That he was by no means open, really double covered down the sideline, and he's lucky Sabino couldn't pull that one down.
I'm just real surprised this pin's working.
Well,
It fell in front of a whole bunch of Goddard Rockets, but I went and got it, Coach.
And I'm proud of you for it.
Okay, so this is a third down situation, so it'll be third down and 5 for the Coyotes, for the Rockets. Score is 16-7. Roswell does lead. And
Good
boy,
defense
what a
again.
hit.
And that was Tarin again?
It
No,
was.
Gonzo.
Nope.
Gonzo. Garcia.
Yeah, it is it?
At least in on the tackle. I don't know if he made the big hit, but it's going to bring up a 4th and 1, and they pretty much got to go for it. Down 2 scores and only 5 minutes and change left.
There's that toss again.
And they should have it.
It's going to be a first down for Goddard. But, Coach, okay, this is just my opinion here, okay? I mean, you're down 16-7, and you continue to...
Well, they're going to have to put in the... Well, they went down the sideline, but on that one, I agree with the running play there because that's your bread and butter. You can't risk
Oh, I love it. I mean, continue to use the clock.
Well, I know, but I know what you're saying, but this will be a pass. I mean, even from this formation, I suspect this will be a pass.
Well, anytime they're lined up there, there's that shot down the field.
And he's overthrown him again, and
they're going to have to stay with Nunez. I'm telling you, Coach, this is key.
And, Coach, I just want to make a note of a substitution that the Coyotes have made here, and they made it late in the Artesia game as well. And that is the old cornerback, Richard Areola, back there as an extra defensive back for the Coyotes. And he was in on that play as well. So, absolutely. I mean, this is for the district championship. You win this, you're the champs.
Well,
likely the 3 seed in the tournament. Likely a bye, likely a home game.
They're tight trips over there, and there's going to be a...
Hit as he throws, but he's got a man, and he makes the catch.
Yeah, that was that right there.
Well, and we can give those up, Coach, because, again, it's 2 scores. And
16-7 is the score.
And 4:42 remaining in regulation. And Coach Land's got Rich quarterbacking both sides of the ball now.
Yeah, well, you got to do what you got to do.
That's right. Well, you know, that really is his natural position.
It is.
As well as he's played at quarterback this year. And they're faking the toss, and it's going to be a sack.
Wow, good job by the Coyotes defensively.
Jeff Irish with the sack. And that's big because that's going to back them up. It's going to make the first down harder to get. It's going to have the clock continue to run.
And I will tell you, Coach, one thing that I have not, maybe you one time, but I have not heard of train this year.
No, and I don't think I have either. At a varsity game anyway.
Okay, tight trips to the bottom here, and Reese is going to roll out again, and he's going to possibly get hit hard.
Nice open field tackle by Tarin there. As they do make the completion and get back into a reasonable third down.
That was Elijah Romero on the reception.
Sorry, third down and 9. So we've got 2 downs to get to the 42. Clock continues to run. Again, both coaches have burned 2 timeouts here in the second half.
Again, Coach, they're going to have to watch Nunez on top.
He's going to run this, and he's got
plenty of room there.
He just gets out of bounds as he's chased down, and he has the first down at the 33 and stops the clock. So maybe a few too many people in the defensive secondary that time. But on that play too, Coach, Reese is usually quite a bit faster than that. You know, he got a good gain, but he's played through an injury for 3 quarters now, and He's a tough kid.
Oh, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Noah Reese is a tough kid. 16-7 the score here at the Wilbo. The Coyotes do lead with 3:31 remaining in this contest. Coyotes win. They will be the district champion and more than likely be the 3 seed if we can continue with the lead.
Going to the run here.
Wow.
I
see Gonzo and I see number 7, George Chavez.
And Coach, I know you're a running team. I know you want to run the ball 90% of the time or whatever it is they do, but you're down 2 scores. There's only 3 minutes left.
Well, right now you're under 3 minutes.
Yeah, you can't count on breaking one. You're going to have to put the ball in the air.
Well, and we don't want that to happen. I mean, keep on, stay on the ground.
Please, keep running.
But there's the ball in there again. He's going to throw somebody. Oh, there it is right there.
He's open.
That's to number 5, Elijah Quiroz.
And Tanin on the tackle. Now, Coach, they get to a 4th down situation. Now, do you kick the field goal for the onside kick, or do you think Goddard will?
Are you asking me what I would do if I was in that situation?
Yeah.
Oh, you absolutely go for it. So it's 1st and 10 from the 13 for Goddard.
Oh,
and there's a speed option right there, and he's going to be out of bounds.
He's going to be near 1st down yardage at the 3.
Was that Colton Franzoy?
No, it was Solis.
Okay, I was gonna say I haven't seen Franzo in a while. So they're going to call it a 1st down?
Yeah, I think. Oh no, 2nd and 1.
Okay, yeah.
2nd and less than 1.
Well, they're saying 2nd and 3, but it's 2nd inches.
2nd and 3 inches.
There it is.
And the Goddard crowd wants a 1st down on that, but.
And there's Solis.
It's Noah Reese touchdown.
Noah Reese touchdown. Now, here's the thing, Coach. Does Goddard go for 2?
There's absolutely no reason to. I mean, 1's as good as 2 here. I mean, you just take your easy 1, and that way a field goal can win the game for you. But again, Roswell, as long as they don't.
Okay, so the PAT for Goddard is up and good. 16-14 the score. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and KSPTV.com. We'll be right back.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Moppin' and experienced implant providers with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin & Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin & Brown, your choice for experienced state-of-the-art dentistry.
What a ball game here at the Wool Bowl. 16-14, the Roswell Coyotes do lead. But Noah Reese scored from 2 yards out, and the PAT was good. Again, the score is 16-14. I think the Roswell Coyotes will have to get ready for the hands team.
Well, absolutely. I mean, Goddard, especially because they only have 1 timeout, they pretty much have to attempt the onside kick here. So you got to be careful to make sure that they aren't offsides on the onside kick. There, and you also got to be careful of the second level, in case they pop it up over that first group of guys.
Absolutely.
So this is going to be up to special teams coach Jesse Boggs. I'm not sure who the special teams coach is.
Jesse Boggs.
Okay,
Bogmeister.
So Boggs has got his troops out there, and it looks like they're going to have people at the 50-ish, and they're going to have people at the 40.
The Bogsmeister.
And we're going to have the hands team out there. We're going to have 1 guy back.
I love it. Now, if we can just gain control of this, Coach.
Yep, these are more successful in high school than they are at the higher levels, but it's still, and it goes absolutely right to, who else but Rich Areola.
Well, that's exactly, perfect.
And he just just goes right down with it just like he should.
Well, Coach, I don't think the ball even, and of course, my eyes are getting a little older here, but I think it went directly to him.
I don't think it hit the ground.
It didn't.
And, you know, it off somebody, but so I think, Coach,
we're going to have to,
one first down, right?
I'm
Because
going
they
to
can
say
stop at once.
I'm going to say two to be safe because they can stop at one time. If we can get, I see what you're saying. I think we have to have at least two. We're going to have motion. We're going to have to control the ball. We're going to have to take care of it.
And they give it to the bull, Jonah Gamboa, and he's going to get pretty decent yardage on first down.
And that 1 second lasted 5 seconds there on that clock.
Got a little, no comment, no comment.
You know what I'm talking about, Coach, huh?
I'm with you.
And there is the timeout. We're going to stay here. We're not leaving this place.
And that will be the last timeout.
For the Goddard Rockets.
For the Goddard Rockets. So, Coach, if my math is right, and it'll depend on when they got that first down, but I think they're 7 yards away from being able to run out the clock. I think ideally what you want to have here is like, well, did we get 3 yards or not? Oh, yeah, they just haven't moved.
Oh, yeah, no, definitely got the 3 yards.
Okay, so, you know, probably ideally here you want to get about 6 yards.
Again, first down.
Well, no, you want to get 6.
Okay.
Because that's gonna take 30 seconds off the clock,
right.
And then you want to get a first down on the next play. Takes another 30 seconds, and then you're done.
So, Coach, a question for you is: are you a math teacher or an English teacher?
I teach English, Coach.
Because I tell you what, I'm pretty impressed. Because that's exactly right. You have to continue with the clock, and that's exactly what you need.
It's football math. I'm real good at football math. Don't know nothing about no geometry.
Well, it's called coaching, Coach.
All right, here we go.
2nd and 7 now. And we have to have motion there. Uh-oh. There's Seabass. He does have some wheels. He will have the first
down. Stay in bounds, and he does. Smart kid.
Good. Smart.
Yeah. He's going to get about 12 yards.
And he falls.
Inbounds. So as soon as they move the chains.
Let's see. They're moving the chains awfully slow.
Well, that's fine. I mean, they can take all the time they want to move the chains because the play clock doesn't start until they get the chains set.
There it goes. No, it's rolling.
So Kyles can run this down to about 240 on first down. And
240, 140.
140, right. So they can get, you know, another first down for sure seals it, but it looks like Coach Lynn's going to take his final timeout here and really milk the clock for all it's worth, and he does.
And again, Coach, we're not going to go anywhere. We're going to stay here.
So no more timeouts can be called in regulation. And the Coyotes...
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Coach, I'm just telling you, we've been doing this so long. We've been in this contest with Goddard for a very long time. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well,
if, you know, something
weird happens.
Weird occurs.
Well, unfortunately, like I said, a 6-yard carry might have been better than in that 12-yard and the first down carry there, just clock management-wise. They can take approximately a minute and 15 to 20 seconds off in these next 3 plays.
I agree with you, Coach. I totally understand. I just think that if we do that, sometimes that comes back and haunt us. And I still think we got to be real careful because they're going to get in victory formation. But we got to be real careful here.
Well, and it comes down to they'll probably punt on 4th down or run around in the backfield on 4th down.
There's a penalty. It's going to be on Goddard. Oh, wait a minute.
What are we calling here? Offsides on Goddard, and that's
big.
Well, is there a runoff is what I want to know. I don't think there is, but what it's going to do is it's going to make it 1st and 5. And, you know, that's just not a path to victory because all you're doing is moving them all the way down the field if you keep doing that. They might have swatted at it. I'm not sure if they did that or just jumped off sides. And there's Rich taking the 2-yard loss in the victory formation.
So that is going to bring up 2nd down and probably 7.
Yeah, 6 or 7.
And both teams have exhausted their timeouts.
So Coach, we can take this down inside a minute on this play. But see, Coach Lynn is playing it exactly right by going victory here. Because even if you get to 4th down, you're going to have, 10 or 15 seconds left, and you can either run around with the ball.
Oh, this really, it scares me, Coach. I have to admit, it really.
Well, because any score wins it.
Sebastian, get back in there. Personal protector.
We're going to get another penalty?
Well, there's not another penalty, but Sebastian needs to watch what's going on over here.
And Coach, I know they like Sebastian's speed back there as the protector.
Well, they're trying to swat.
But what I would do is I might have a little more sure a tackler as the protector back there. Coach, if they swat, it's offside. I mean, that's a rule change, a national rule change.
That is a national rule.
So
we got to use another at least 6 seconds.
No, Coach, this is it. Yep, that's it. That's ball game.
And the Roswell Coyotes win the ball game over Goddard. They are the district champions, 16-14. Let's make sure we have good sportsmanship. Let's take a quick timeout, Coach. Let's take a break. We'll be right back here in about a minute.
Oh, no, let's take the longer one.
Okay. We'll be back here in about 2 minutes. We'll be right back. You're listening to 106.5 Roswell Talk FM and KSBTV.com.
Where can you find the best selection of beautiful and unique home decor in the region? Easy. Casa Decor in Ruidoso. For years, people from all over have come to Casa Decor for the best selection of rustic, real wood furniture, beautiful decor from the Southwest and beyond, and quality outdoor furniture and accessories that are built to last a lifetime. At Casa Decor, they have over 10,000 square feet of showroom for everything you need. Casa Decor opens 7 days a week from 9:30 to 5 at 1214 Meacham Drive in Ruidoso or online at casadecorruidoso.com. Proud supporter of local high school sports.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business computers for over 30 years, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, web root managed, antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 to 1, Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointments and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call or text 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
Have you noticed the days are getting shorter? This is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. I know it's kind of hard to tell, but we're on the downhill side of the year, so every day is a couple of minutes shorter than the one before, even though your plants need plenty of food and water to keep them healthy, like those globe willows that are turning yellow. A good dose of the right fertilizer will make them bright green again. No matter what the problems you're having, we probably have a cure at Roswell Seed Company, but come see us soon, because winter's coming, you know.
This is John.
Hey, my name is John Jackson.
He's not some actor. He's a steward of the land with a John Deere 3 Series tractor and a PTO Quick Connect that hooks up rear implements with a single click. John runs with us because to him, there's nothing more important than connecting with the land. Nothing runs like a Deere. Hear John's story at Deere.com.
Stop by Pecos Valley Equipment in Artesia and Roswell or visit us online at pecosvalleyequipment.com.
16-14. The Roswell High Coyotes are your district champions and still the two-time defending state champions. Coach, talk to me about some stats, recap the game for us, and we can talk quickly about some scenarios, and we'll close it out, partner.
All right. Peyton Kennard had one field goal from 34 yards, proved to be the difference in the game. He was also 1 for 1 on extra points as he did not get to attempt the second one on the errant snap. Had one punt for 35 yards. It was a good one. And the Rockets had 3 kickoff returns. Josh Estrada had 1 for 8. Sebastian Mendoza 1 for 13. And Richard Areola, the best kickoff return of the day, for 0 yards.
Absolutely.
Defensively, Coyotes were led by Miguel Cabrales, who just had an outstanding game. I had him with 7 tackles, 1 of those for a loss, a pass, tip, and a fumble recovery. Gonzalo Garcia, 6 tackles, all coming in the second half. Caden George chipped in 5, as did George Chavez. Jeff Irish had 4, including a big sack. Marcos Tarin chipped in 5. Connor Nichols, Cheeto Lomelli each had 1, and Sabino Lazos and Adrian Anaya each had 2. Moving to the offensive side, Richard Areola was 4 of 11 for 19 yards. Sebastian Mendoza, 2 catches for 11. Bryce Sanchez, 1 catch for 3, and Jonah Gamboa, 1 catch for 5. Running the football tonight, Jonah Gamboa, 4 carries, 17 yards, and a touchdown. Sebastian Mendoza, 6 carries, 52 yards, and a touchdown. Richard Areola, 9 carries for 38 yards. And the workhorse tonight was Bryce Sanchez, who carried 17 times for 84 yards. There's your stats, Coach. And the Roswell Coyotes, for the 3rd year in a row,
are your district champions.
And I think
we will still the 3 seed, Coach.
We'll be the 3 seed, and we'll get the bye. So I'm not anticipating football next week, but I'm anticipating quarterfinal football the week after that. Coach, it's my prediction that the game we host in that quarterfinal will be against these Goddard Rockets right here at the Wool Bowl, and the only difference will be is the red will be on this side and the blue will be on that side.
That's exactly right, Coach, and I'm totally with you on that. Week off is going to help with some injuries. Take a couple of days off, go back to film, go back to studying. And again, my prediction too is the Goddard Rockets will end up probably being the 6th seed. I predict again that Farmington will be the 1. I predict that Los Lunas will be the 2, Roswell 3. I still predict that Mayfield's going to be the 4. And I know your prediction's Artesia, but I'm going to have to go with the Mayfield Trojans at 4 and the Artesia Bulldogs at 5. And the reason that's going to be is because Artesia beat Goddard, so Goddard will seal off the 6th seed. I'm almost certain. Because Mayfield beat them head-to-head. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Goddard will be the 6th seed.
Yeah, if it's between Goddard and Mayfield for the 6th seed, I kind of forgot that Mayfield had beaten Goddard head-to-head, and they're the district champs. So
Goddard will get the 6th seed.
I agree with you there. Now, again, people, this is speculation. This is far from official, but I like your thinking there, Coach, and I agree with you that that's probably going to be what happens. So, Coach, a much-needed, you said something there that may, quickly have been lost on our listeners and our viewers. A week to rest with our injuries, especially on the defensive side of the ball, is big for these Roswell Coyotes. They need a week off.
That's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, Coach.
There'll be no rust. I mean, we don't have to worry about that. We need to get well, and Goddard's banged up too, and they're gonna have to.
Well, but they're going to recover, and they're going to be just fine. But I'm with you. I think that Goddard, we're going to see them in that quarterfinal. But I think Mayfield's going to be the district champion. I think they're going to sell off the 4 seed. Artesia's going to be the 5. They're going to have.
And I'm sticking with my prediction that'll be Artesia, and Mayfield will be the 5. But they're looking to meet up in the quarterfinal round anyway.
One way or another, right?
And then have a potential matchup with Farmington. Roswell would have a potential matchup with Goddard first and then Los Lunas. So certainly no easy path to the 3rd straight state championship, but the 2-time defending champs look pretty good tonight.
Coach, let's close this out. Congratulations to Jeff Lynn and the Roswell Coyotes. 3rd straight year to be the district champions. They'll have a week off. I assume they'll have a first-round bye. Check it out tomorrow night. The brackets will be up at 9:30 on Max Preps. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to close it out. Good night, and it's always great to be a Coyote.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. Coyote Sports on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM and online at ksbptv.com is presented by Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, Roswell Seed Company, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, Pecos Valley Equipment, Oasis Computers, Eastern New Mexico University of Portales, Mays Lumber, Bob Reed Pest Control, Roswell Honda, Big O Tire, Spring River Dental, and Business Notions. Thanks for tuning in for this broadcast of Roswell Coyote Football on 106.5 Roswell's Talk FM. We now return you to your regular scheduled programming.
Your dreams are animated in front of you. I mean, that could be one thing, but I know people who are not who aren't sleep paralyzed or have sleep paralysis, who sit up in their beds and they see things in their rooms. And especially now, I'm hearing more and more, people are writing me. The other night, I was talking about knocks on the door. 3 knocks means that death is imminent, or the 3 knocks from the devil knocks 3 times. And I swear I had tons of emails being sent to me saying they had the experience of something knocking on their door 3 times, and they went to see what it was, and nobody was there, but yet later on, someone close to them had passed away, or someone they knew was in an accident.
And that's very common for these things, whether they're a harbinger of death, an omen of death,